Hello traders, this is Aftab and you are watching Aftab Forex YouTube channel. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. Today I'm going to discuss gold US dollar for the upcoming week starting from Monday 3rd April 2023 and the week will end on Friday 7th April 2023. So tell me everyone, how is it going? I hope you must be enjoying your lives and enjoying your trading career as well. Today on the gold, let me show you the chart right here. If you see on the gold today, I am going to discuss this trend reversal and I will be following this whole setup, I should say, in the upcoming week. So that will be a very nice and educational session or sessions, I should say. For now, if we focus on the gold US dollar, right now I'm on the H4, and if you remember, there was a Fibonacci number that I have discussed in my previous videos. And if you see, just have a look at this 1985.12 level. So in my last video, I have discussed and predicted this sell move. I will give the link in the description. You can find those videos on my channel as well. So I hope if you follow the stories correctly, you will be able to make nice profits. The market dropped almost 184 pips. Now tell me everyone, if a lot of people are losing money again and again and again, and I just gave you a setup which had a very tiny stop loss of around 64 pips and it gave 180 pips. So very nice setup if you are a short-term trader. Let's say if you are a short-term trader, let's say a day trader, then definitely this place, if you see, this much take profit is enough for you, because 1969 was obviously the level. So that this is like one short-term trend. So on the lower time frames, what it's telling me is that it's clearly going down, and even I discussed this particular setup in my previous videos. So I am so much hopeful that the market is going to give me this particular trade setup in the upcoming week. But obviously you have to stay with me. We will be finding out if this is going to become a nice buy zone for the gold or not, because gold is going very clearly down. So obviously we have to find some nice and good trading opportunities. Let me complete this once again, just like this. This will be the perfect weekly trade, but one problem is if the weekly traders took it from right here, stops are almost 238 pips and the take profit is around, to the bottom side it is 623 pips. So I will be finding out if this trade setup can help us. Another trade setup that I'm looking on gold, definitely a lot of the traders are following me, and not everyone is a short term or weekly trader. There are a lot of investors watching my videos. So to them, there is another setup, but obviously this tiny place, let's see 1926 for the long term as well. Let's see, market is clearly like in a range right here, and I will be discussing it in a moment. Stay with me. A very nice, beautiful and very less risky setup. We can find it right here. So now let's see if that setup will be giving us very nice profits or not, because at the end of the day, or by the end of the day, profits matter. Okay, so right here, first of all, let's see it on the daily. Well, on the daily time frame, if we see, we have got nothing. Right here, if you see a fake breakout I discussed previously, then another fake breakout, and seems like the market is clearly on a pullback towards the top. Most of the traders will be taking buy trades from here. But one thing I want to tell you very clearly, and that is, if the market go up and start to break this point, then I will consider gold for a very strong bullish trade setup right here. But that is not the case. Just be focused on this particular trade setup. And if you remember in my last video, what I have discussed is I gave you this particular setup. If you see the trend line, so if this is going to complete, let me add an arrow right here. If this is going to complete right here to the bottom side, 1926.31, from there till here almost 600 pips of profit, the trend line will be broken. So let's say if you miss the trade from here and if you want to take some fresh trades, pay close attention to this whole setup, because this is almost very very good setup, and it's almost identified as a very nice setup. Let's see this setup right here. There is for the long-term traders obviously one more trading setup, and I discussed it in my previous videos. The trend almost started on this triple bottom, like a double top, double bottom we have got, then a retest of that double bottom. So my friends, whenever you trade and when you look at the screen, when you are in front of the screen, what happens is, let's say at this particular time when you were trading, you could clearly see this trend line, right? And when it was broken to the top side, see, the market continued almost till 2645 pips. So 2000 and 2000 pips, that's not an ordinary number. And I think 2000 pips on this one, on the basis of just this breakout from the trend line, I think that was a nice and superb trade. Now, why I am discussing this particular trade setup right now, the reason is that I am going to find similar setup on the H4 in the upcoming week, and the trade just got triggered. But obviously this trend line, if it break to the bottom side, 1926.31 is going to be the target for that. So let's see. I am so much hopeful for this particular trade setup. One more thing I want to tell you, and that is there is another Fibonacci, a very strong one. Let's switch to this time frame. There is another Fibonacci, and that will be from here. If you see, the market was supposed to retest this 61.8% retracement, but it did not, right? It reversed from there. So unfortunately I missed this trade, this one, right? Because I was following this whole, so the investing type of trade was missed from here. Another one that got triggered, but I made very less profit from that. From right here I just got this much, 534 pips from this, and I can say that I missed this move, because out of 2000 pips I just got 500 pips, so that is not very nice. But anyways, um, it's better than losing money in forex, right? 500 pips, that's not a very big deal. And again, if I delete this Fibonacci, you can very clearly see that we will have another Fibonacci at 1890. Now again, I have discussed this level in my previous video. If I discuss it right now, then what's the point of discussing it in that video? So I want you guys to have a look at that video, because it is full of information and knowledge regarding the trade setups and the trend lines, along with the support and resistance levels. So this is like a trade setup which we definitely will think and will consider for taking a sell. I'm already into a sell trade. Let's see, my stop is at break even, and on Monday onwards it will be further clear that where the market is heading to. Let's see the weekly time frame, the weekly candle I should say. And the weekly candle, if you see, yes, you see on the weekly time frame 3 weeks ago, if you see, market took a very nice support from right here and is now clearly going back up. The week ended with a breakout, but for the 2 weeks market is clearly standing at this particular level. So what does that mean is that for 2 weeks there is some indecision going on in the market. So obviously the investing type of trades, I don't encourage them at this particular price point, because if you get stuck, let's say you take a buy trade and you get stuck, you will be stuck for almost 6 7 months, or maybe till the end of this year, because on gold I see that it will be coming back down once again. But let's see, no one can for sure say anything about the market. Where is it going, where is it not going? Another thing I want to tell you, and that is the RSI readings. If you are following me for a long time, you will remember that RSI readings are part of my strategy. In the middle, I stopped talking about the RSI because I thought you will already consider them, but I was unaware that a lot of the beginners are following me and they are again and again losing money. I feel so sad for them and I want to help them. So let me tell you, my friends, RSI period 5 and is at the moment at 53.8027. If we see right here, it can clearly represent 53.78 right here, and it has got a peak right here. When the gold was breaking this top up, there was obviously a peak right here, a peak, and this peak is coming back down. So to me, the pullback is going to start, and I think it's approaching 1888. But remember, the trend can go further down. I see gold is going down further, right? It will prove me wrong if we get a continuation of this trend to the top side, because obviously, forex is based on if then thought process, and if you have no experience, then I think you may not understand it really well. There is another level 2036.79. So obviously, for any of my sell trade, my stops will be above 2087, and later if it hit the stop loss, then I may take some buy trades. I will do something else, but for now I'm like very happy for this particular setup. Again, 2036 will be very nice for a sell trade with the resistance right here, if you see. And overall, if we can consider this particular trade setup, it will be very nice, and it will be giving you very nice trade setups. Remember, I don't want to give trade signals or something like that. This is an analysis and an analysis type of videos. What you can do is you can learn a lot of new information from the analyst. And remember, the analyst spent a lot of his like a portion of his life, 7 8 years, on these charts. So make sure to watch the videos in full. Make sure to leave your feedback in the comment section down below, and also make sure to subscribe the channel. Thank you so much everyone for watching the video. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section down below, or you can WhatsApp me your questions or your chart. I will be covering that in the upcoming video. Again, thank you so much everyone for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.